constantly worried because, like, some days were, like, so much fucking harder than others to, like, to pretend that everything was okay. And it wasn't just because I had, like, a newborn. Like, I'm so sorry you guys have to see this. Like, this is not clickbait. There's drama here, and it's like, well, fuck it, let's just stream. Like, if I'm, like, this upset, like, there's no way I can put fucking makeup on, so fuck it, let's just be totally real. And I really loved that job. And the person I was with would, I guess just because it was, like, super paid, like, and consistent, it wasn't so much reliant on tips. Like, I had a salary, I had a fucking 401k. And I guess someone else just didn't have that cracking for their life. And I also had, like, my freelance hustle. Like, I was grinding, I was making fucking bank. And I think that there were just too many days where, like, I would show up and I'm supposed to, like, entertain people, get them turned up. Like, it was a fucking 8 hour stream every single time. And I think just some days, like, just like right now, like, I couldn't just, like, pretend like it was okay, or even if I could separate that part, there was just something off about my performance. Do I miss Blade? No, I think you're confusing me with somebody else. I don't know anything about, like, I don't know Blade at all. I tried to say hi to him a couple times, and he just called me, like, some type of clout chaser, and I was like, bitch, I'm not a clout chaser. I feel like there's room for everybody. I don't see people as competition. I want to see them as colleagues and rapport, and I think, like, if someone's cool vibes, like, maybe we can make some cool content together. Like, I don't hate on anybody. I don't, it's like, especially the girls, because I think the girls have it so much fucking harder. Like, we're supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to smile. We have to look pretty all the time. If we're not pretty all the time, then it's like, ew, what's wrong with you? If we try to, like, prove that we have any intellectual value or anything to offer, then we're just, like, tryhards or, like, hipsters. It's like you just can't win sometimes. But the biggest thing, like, right now, like, I was dead set on starting at 9 tonight. Like, I was like, we have to start at 9. And just a lot of butting of heads and power struggles, and it's just like, I just feel so defeated because I can't win. Like, I will do what is required of me. I feel like I'm a reasonable streamer to work with. I feel like but apparently I'm not, and it's just like, the hardest part about, like, streaming or performing or any of that is, like, and that's another thing too. Some people might say, streamers or performers are, like, mentally deranged or not right in some kind of version. But I just feel like maybe some of us, like, have an emotional capacity in which we just feel things in a more vast way. We encompass, like, emotions to depths and dimensions that just are beyond other people. And I don't think that makes us fucking necessarily crazy or imbalanced, despite the fact that there tends to be occasionally comorbids um, alongside that kind of stuff. A lot of performers, growing up, not every single one of them. Okay, I'm not talking about the fucking fame whores who just, want to be famous for the fact of being famous because, oh, clout, like the likes, and just all this just superficial fluff up their ass. It's like, we don't all do that for that reason. Like, the only reason I even want to do this is because I just know, like, when I was little, um, performing, especially like singing talent shows and stuff, like, that was like the one thing I ever had, and like everybody thought I was like a weirdo, and like, why is she doing that? Like, why is she wearing her stupid costumes, and like, why does she go all out? Like, why will she spend like 3 to 6 months for like the 1 or 2 talent shows they have in this fucking shit town and build these sets? And it's just like, it was totally extra. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, but that was like my life. Like, that was all I fucking had here. Like, I didn't belong here. People didn't get me. Like, it didn't matter. But even though people thought it was weird, it was something that like mattered. It was like something for me, and like just part of who I am. Like, I don't do this to be famous or make money or some other bullshit. Like, yeah, I need to make a living at some point, but like, I feel like, I could be like 90 years old if I even make it to live that long. But I feel like I would just want to do it anyway because I don't know. There's a lot of things you can experience in life, like a lot of emotions and a lot of like profound experiences. And I don't know why, but it's funny, like when it comes, especially singing, like honestly, like that's what I really wanted to do. I mean, I'm pretty good, but like the music industry is like, I can't even get started on that. Um, but I never wanted to do that to like be famous and this and that. Like, I just wanted to make a living. Like, and there's still so many jobs I can do. Like when I get back to LA, I'm probably gonna try to just be like a backup singer, like for somebody, you know. I could definitely do that. But the whole reason I even did that is because like it was like maybe the only thing I ever had real confidence in and validation. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best thing in the world, like, but that was like one thing I knew I was kind of good at, and it made me feel good to do. And what was even better is like when it would make other people feel good. Like, yeah, all the haters in my hometown, they just didn't get me and they thought I was weird. I go anywhere else, where people don't fucking know me, and it's like, oh, it changed their lives, or they felt like they weren't alone. Like, there have been like a lot of times people like taken me aside and been like, just don't give up, keep trying, keep trying. And like, okay, that's cool, it's whatever. And I'm not talking about family, I'm talking about like complete strangers. My family thought the whole thing was a phase for me. But honestly, it's like, I don't know, I guess it just like made me feel good. I didn't care about being famous, and I still don't care about being famous. I just like that kind of stuff makes me feel good, but what makes me feel even more good is like making people laugh or feel like they're not alone. And that's really hard to do, like when you're trying to go live and like 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, 20 minutes before, you just whatever happens, not blaming anybody, but people just make you feel bad about yourself and just like shit on your fucking confidence. And you know what? It's like, I'm not the only one to say, a lot of performers are super insecure, super attention seeking, and it's like the pathology behind that is not always, oh, I want attention, look at me. It's not all histrionic fucking cluster B shit. No, a lot of them just didn't get validation from the people close to them that mattered to them. And you assume if you did get that, like the people that, whatever, they just like whatever. But it's almost like impressing complete strangers is like even better because they didn't have all these like preconceived ideas about you or like you're this. I don't even know if I'm making any sense. But it's really hard to just turn on a camera when you fucking feel like shit. And you had momentum going. Like, I know the nun stream was like a total fucking fail, like, obviously. But the stream before that was really good. It was really good. And I'm trying to figure out why, what's working, what's not working. And like, it's like, why did I even go live right now? I tried to tell fucking simps like to just shut it off and forget it. And then they're telling me stuff like, okay, well, if that's how it's gonna be, then you're fucked. I'm not gonna help you. And I'm like, well, then fine. Let's just do some pathetic ass cry stream. That's gonna generate so much money. You're not fucking reading me, chat. You're not even reading me, chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring chat, but there's supposed to be a monitor to my right with chat. I don't know. This is like so embarrassing. Like, this is honestly like, you guys usually see me like happy, silly, like vibrant, and just, you know, having all these energy and like fucking ridiculous concepts or satire, and just sometimes, you know, we get into stuff that's like really like actually that matters. And I was just trying to get this formatted into something like I want every stream to like improve. Like, I want streams to have like a television like appeal. I want it to have segments. Like, there's all this stuff I want to do. And I don't think I have enough of the tech support that I need. And with all due respect, the tech support that I do have, we're just like constantly butting heads. And it's like getting to a point where it's like, it may not even, you know, that like, that shit's probably just short-lived. You know, like, yeah, I need them. They're so good at what they do. But like, I mean, come the fuck on. Some bullshit happened. It doesn't matter the why or the what, but it's like I can't put fucking makeup on like this. Like, yeah, put makeup on. It's like my face is wet. Like, it won't even. Like, this is so pathetic. Like, I'm not trying to like bait on like some fucking cry stream shit. Like, are you fucking serious? And I even told him, like, call it a night off. Like, this is not gonna be productive. Nobody wants to see me, like, fucking whining. Nobody wants to fucking see this. I mean, yeah, maybe it's real. It's authentic. Like, it's okay to feel sad sometimes, but the worst part is, like, when you think you have a team and y'all aren't on the same team. Like, I'm not like some fucking type of Ellen where like, oh, you can't be funnier than me. Like, I don't have fucking crazy demands. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not saying you have to fucking kiss the talent's ass and like fucking carrying him in on a fucking chariot throne. And yet, I'm not trying to have no yes men, but like, you can't just get me all fucked up and then gaslight and then be like, okay, when's your makeup gonna be done? Like, what the fuck is the point of putting makeup on? You're not even reading chat. I can't see that. Set up the other monitor, for fuck's sake. And like, why do you have the camera? There's a fucking pizza box here. Like, you didn't even fucking set up the camera. Like, you told me you were ready to go, and then we have our bullshit drama, and then how does the room look like this? This is not even photogenic. You have some, like, weird fucking color grading on it. I look like shit. Like, this stream is just, like, embarrassing. Like, I really just don't even think we should be live right now. Nobody gives a shit. This isn't gonna. No, it didn't last long, but like, it is so fucking hard to like go on stream and like be perky and clever and witty and have like all these fucking jokes when you just fucking feel like shit. You can't like you can fucking check my ego or whatever like after the fact, but don't like tell me like I'm this, I'm that, like right before. Like how the fuck is that gonna be a good show? Like look at me, I'm a fucking ugly ass crier. And because I'm human and like can't handle like serious psychological warfare and just fucking just shit on me stuff like, oh, now everyone's like, oh, she's a crazy bitch, and we're just like, no, I'm just like actually genuinely hurt. I don't feel good about myself. I don't look good right now. And it's like, oh, let's just put a camera in your face. Let's make sure you can't read the chat. Tech support's just gonna be like super fucking passive. And like I don't even know why we're doing this. I guess we're trying to do this for consistency, but this isn't consistency. This is not quality. Like nobody wants to see some bitch fucking crying on stream. Like honestly, like I told you we needed to just call it a fucking night.